You have now moved into the global portal, the Rainbow Bridge to Zero Point, created by you for you on the 12-12-12, the Ascension Gateway, 12th of December 2012. The Rainbow Bridge, since that point, is now being built, or crossed, or ascended if you will, depending on your choice of metaphor. It is most fitting to describe this as a bridge of energy, allowing you to cross from one dimension to another, allowing you to experience life from the subjective viewpoints of the third and fourth density bodies, and from the individualized collective standpoint of unity within the fifth density body. Many of you will have been utilizing this bridge across the dimensions, the energy bridge or rainbow bridge, in a personal, individual and unique way for quite some time. There have always been those humans on your planet who have built and utilized these rainbow bridges on their journey to enlightenment. Now that same merge across the dimensions, that consciousness shift, is at the critical mass point, allowing the global rainbow bridge to be built and utilized, so that Earth, the planetary body who sustains you, makes her journey into enlightenment, taking with her those that choose the same path. So what does this mean for individuals on planet Earth at this time? Those who live within a third density reality, embracing third-dimensional concepts, are likely to be existing within a repeating cycle that has not been broken free from and begun its raise. These individuals are likely to be finding the current energies uncomfortable, as karmic energies that no longer align with the frequencies of the field become very dense. It is most unlikely that any individual in this reality will have found their way to these words, to our delivery of this knowledge through any channel. Those within third density awareness that have broken free from the repeating cycle and are beginning the raise will be finding their existence more comfortable than those that are stuck. For these people, the world appears to have gone mad, if you will. And whilst they are finding it difficult to hold on to hope and joy, existing much in fear, anger, rebellion, revenge, scarcity, lack and victim mentality, they are shifting, growing and evolving, and they are ascending. Many of these individuals have found their way to this knowledge through one means or another, and the triggers have been put in place. Whilst they may deny or ridicule this information, the keys and codes are still passed as they are in a reasonable state of receptivity. Many of these individuals will be processing the energy shifts, the language of light, over the next 2 to 3 years. And we once again draw the attention of all light workers, way showers, spiritual teachers, starseeds, wanderers, practitioners of magic, and aware ones to these individuals. For they shall call upon you when the time is right. For those existing in fourth density consciousness, the ride is pleasant. The awareness of the Rainbow Bridge portal and the significance of this time is likely to be there, even if not yet fully processed. Experiences in recent times, heightening on the 12-12-12 and remaining so through the bridge into the full merge on the 21st of December 2012, are likely to be that of more synchronicity, a feeling of connectedness with all things which comes and goes, vivid, meaningful dreams, and healing and magical processes being more profound. The fourth density clairvoyants, seers, and mediums will find their work easier and feel the expansion. Many who are engaging in higher connection will be made aware of the significance of this time. The need to look to the skies, research scientific discoveries, or read scientific literature will become a calling, even for those who have had no interest in scientific matters before. The fourth density scientific thinkers are compelled to discover spiritual truths and turn to the research of ancient wisdom as science and spirituality merge in this dimension. The understanding of the importance of engaging oneself in the study of both disciplines is now at critical mass point within fourth density thinking. So those within fourth density awareness will be enjoying the ride, if you will. There will be questions. There may well be confusion, but ultimately this is a good place to be. There will always be shifting here. No one remains stuck in fourth density. It is a place where symbols, signs, and guidance into the rays will always show themselves. Therefore, all individuals within this density are on a journey of enlightenment. And for the majority of these individuals, they are set for ascension during this window. The 12-12-12 Rainbow Bridge portal into the 21st of December 2012 is most significant for the fourth density thinkers, as it is within this portal that they may have their first glimpses of the fifth dimension and the new world. The scientific thinkers will begin to understand how time can really be felt rather than just lived within as if it were separate from oneself. The linear reality begins to be transcended in fourth density. Those within fifth density awareness who have seen, lived within, and experienced the fifth dimension have begun to create or have created their bodies and homes within this dimension. They will be experiencing bliss and joy at this time. A bliss and joy that they once did not think was possible. Yet on some level, they have always known of this time on earth, and they have known this since their birth into this reality, even whilst the knowing was not fully processed. The fifth density thinkers will now be well into the light body. Many are fully formed, and we would say to you, utilize the rainbow bridge for these last few refinements of the light body, if you will. These are the individuals building and have built the crystal palaces within hyperspace. Their individual rainbow bridges will be strong, and it is at this time that the strength of those rainbow bridges on an individual level merges as one collective energy rainbow, triggering the global portal to open at the designated time of 12-12-12. We say to these individuals, welcome. We expand our fields to meet yours. We present to you the fields of all that we are, and you shall know these fields as joy, bliss, and unconditional love. We give to you now the presentations of the bridge, the rays of colour that you may utilize to make the crossing. We are aware that you have been moving between fourth and fifth density for some time now, yet spending more and more time within the fifth dimension. During this Rainbow Bridge portal, many lessons will come. Downloads are constant, as are uploads. Yet you will be in control regarding the processing of these uploads and downloads. The downloads are of cosmic awareness and contain the blueprints for the love and light of Source. The uploads are memory, yet past, present and future exist no more for you, only in a teaching capacity when you work with those that shall follow. For you, all is one, as quantum fields are embraced by you. Many of you will have experienced the quickening of karma, if you will, throughout your year of 2012, tying up the loose ends and lightening the load. You will have shifted through blocks of emotional and psychological past issues. You may have relocated or are set to do so. You may have worked with health issues or struggled with accessing the higher awareness that you know you were destined to access. Abundance philosophies may have been understood yet eluded you in reality. All shall come into balance if you embrace the fifth density consciousness as your predominant thinking. The longer you spend within the fifth dimension, the more the geometry of your frequencies can be set and actualize in physicality. Yet the law of magnetic attraction, whilst in itself a fifth density concept, and a law that permeates through all dimensions, is utilized somewhat differently within the fifth density awareness. Within fourth density, within the very highest echelons of fourth density, visualization and matching emotional response and living within this is the pattern. This remains so when moving in and out of fourth and fifth density. Yet when fully residing in the fifth dimension, the work, if you will, to manifest all that you need, no longer takes place. For in this dimension, you have no need to manifest. All is already there. There are no desires, for all is given and all is received. A new concept indeed for many, but this is the frequency of the fifth dimension. We will speak more on this subject, and we shall be bringing forward information more about the life within the fifth dimension and the new world. For this is the transition your planet is making, planet Earth. And for those in alignment with planetary and cosmic cycles, this is also your transition. There are many teachers coming forward at this time. Remember, the keys into the fifth dimension are the clearing of blocks on all levels, acceptance, surrender, will of service, forgiveness, and unconditional love. The language of light, once hidden, and hidden for so long, now shows itself in its full glory and becomes available for all. The language of light, the energy that manifests predominantly as colour and sound, light and vibration, can be creatively expressed in many forms. We, as the white-winged collective consciousness of 9, who are transitioning from the sixth density into the seventh density, and yes, this is a metaphor, for we are of source. We deliver to you, through our conduit Magenta Pixie, the language of light in the form of the rainbow light codes. As we progress through the rainbow bridge portal into the new world, we will bring these codes in for you, in alignment with planetary and cosmic energies. These rainbow light codes will simply be triggers so that you may access the downloads and uploads yourself and begin to process them in your own time. As we collectively, you, humanity, and us, the individualized collectives of Source that are indeed you in your future. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9